All right, here we go. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Just Jay here with another episode of Y'all Know What's Up. Invictaholics R us. Yeah. All right, I just love saying that. Okay, guys. Let me begin by apologizing to you, to everyone out there. I've got this little head cold thing going on. This crazy Texas weather, man, has got me feeling a little under the weather. So please bear with me, because as they say, the show must go on. Yes? Yes. All right. Today I'm going to be discussing and showcasing my 11th Invicta watch purchase. Yes, sir. We're at number 11. Now, I can recall a lot of particulars about this purchase here, and a couple of them that stick out in my mind was prior to me purchasing this, I received a notification uh, of an upcoming live event that was going to be being broadcast from the Invicta headquarters down in Miami, Florida. They were going to be launching off a new watch. So I was going to tune in. I received it like 2 days prior to the event. So on the day of the event, I received another notification. And these are my favorite ones right here. And that notification was 20% off any Invicta watch purchase of $99 or more. Woo-hoo! Yes, sir. It was on then. I knew there was some magic in the air. Something was going to happen. So I tuned in, and I'm watching the show, and here comes the new launch. This is what they were going to launch. And I start watching, and I knew. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this applies to me, and I think it applies to everyone else. You almost know immediately the minute you set eyes on an item, whether that be a watch, a pair of shoes, a piece of jewelry, something of that nature. Your eyes are telling your brain that you're going to purchase that, right? What you almost know immediately that you're going to buy it. And I would guess that 9 times out of 10, you do buy it, if you could afford it. So I'm listening to Jay-Z and Lynn. All of a sudden, I look at the price, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm saying, well, Jay, that price is a little out of your price range right there. And we might not be able to do this because, well, I didn't think I was going to do it because it was out of my price range, to be honest with you. But, I had that 20% discount, and I was also thinking, you know what, we'll put it on value pay. That value pay option is how someone like me, just your average Joe, your working class stiff, blue collar worker, basically what one of my friends affectionately calls me, a schmuck. A schmuck like me can afford these kind of watches. So I get on the phone, and I'm on hold, waiting for a call center representative to get in contact with me. So as I'm on hold, I'm watching the show, and all of a sudden, sold out appears on the screen of my TV. They had two color variations of this watch. One of them, they had it in gunmetal. The other, they had it in gray. They called it gunmetal black, gray black. So I'm saying, man, they're going to sell out before I even get a chance to place my order. So finally, I get in contact with the representative, and I place my order, and right before I hang up, says, hey, Mr. Alonzo, you got pretty lucky there because we only had 4 of these left in stock, and I was like, all right, the one of the last 4, so made my purchase. I was a happy camper. And see, this is another good thing about Shop HQ that why I, make 99% of my purchases from them. Their shipping. I mean, they're really, really good about getting them items out to you pretty quick. And they're just using, this is just standard shipping. I'm not paying anything extra for, fast delivery or anything like that. This is just standard shipping. And it was at my door within I think it was like 6 days after I placed my order. It might have been 7 days. And I mean, that's pretty quick because, I've heard some bad things, some bad comments about other retailers on how long it takes for their items to get to them. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. And I'm like, man. So, and to be honest with you, the longest I've ever had to wait for a watch to be delivered to my home from Shop HQ was 14 days. Yes, 14 days. And that's when we had that Texas freeze down here back in 2021. And even with that, with pretty much the whole nation under that freeze, they still got it to me in 14 days. So yeah, that shipping is pretty good. Okay, that's enough talk. What do you say we get right down to it? And this is my 11th Invicta watch purchase. All right, there you have it. My fellow Invictaholics, you guys might recognize this. And for those of you who don't, this is what it actually came shipped in right here. This is a one-slot waterproof dive case right here. And this is what it came shipped in. Let's open her up. And, ooh. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now you know what grabbed my attention about this watch. This is, well, come on. Come on out of there. Let me introduce you to everyone. Get this put up. All right. There you have it. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. This is my Invicta 50mm Subaqua Noma 4. My fellow Invictaholics, you guys might know what this, y'all recognize this right here. This is like I said, 50mm Subaqua Noma 4 in the titanium. Yes, sir, that's that titanium, baby. I mean, pretty much everything on this watch, I think with the exception of the hands and the movement on the inside, is all titanium. I mean, the bracelet, the clasp, the case, the bezel, everything's titanium. Pretty sweet. Like I said, it's 50mm. That's by 20mm. That's 20mm thick on that case. This is a flame fusion crystal on this watch. That scratch resistant. That's pretty good crystal right there. Has a unidirectional bezel. Pretty sweet right there. As you can see, this is a Swiss. Has that Ronda Z60 Swiss Quartz movement. Really, really accurate time on that. And as I said, it's a chronograph. You can see that chronograph second counter right there. Over here at your 3 o'clock, that's your perpetual seconds that are moving. Down there at your 4 o'clock is your date window. That subdial at your 6 o'clock, that's your chronograph minute counter. And the subdial over here at your 9 o'clock is your days of the week. It has all luminous hour markers. I think it's that trinite material. That glow in the dark stuff there. Now this has a 3 screw down function pushers. Now this operates your chronograph right here. You just unscrew those. controls operate your chronograph right there. That's your stop and start on your chronograph. See your chronograph, that's your second counter right there on your chronograph. You stop it right there, hit it again, and then you reset it. There you go. This also has a crown protector. Protects your crown. That's your screw down crown too. This is a true dive watch, they say, because you think that this water's going to get inside there. No, you screw these down, and they seal up to this rubber gasket or O-ring down inside there. You don't have to over tighten them now. You don't have to really put any muscle into it. You just tighten it and then snug it on up. You're good to go. I mean, these things seal up tighter than a frog's ass. So, I mean, that water's not going to get inside there. There you have it. Flame fusion crystal, unidirectional bezel. Sealed up tighter than a frog's ass. Ronda Z60 Swiss course movement. Titanium. And I found out something about this watch. A little information that I did not know about it. And this is, now, you hardcore watch collectors out there, Invictaholics or watch collectors in general, don't beat me up too bad on this, okay? Because I really didn't put a lot of research into gathering this information. But what I found out about this particular model right here was this is what they call a chronometer certified, or certified chronometer, not to be confused with chronograph. Now that chronometer means that that they sent this model to this testing facility, and there are two testing facilities that I know of that were mentioned. One of them is in Switzerland, the other one is in Japan. Now I'm assuming that since it has that Swiss movement in there, they sent this this model to that testing facility. And what they do is that they take this model here, and for the next 15 days, they have it there for 15 days. And the first thing they do once they get it and they start the test is that they start, they set the time in accordance to Greenwich Mean Time, that GM time. I think it's somewhere's in London or something like that. I think some place in London where they say, how they calibrate the time with that Greenwich Mean Time. They set the watch, and then they start putting it through these tests. Now I can't recall all the tests that they put it on through. I'm assuming that they test its water resistance, atmospheric testing, weather condition testings, hot and cold temperatures. I really can't say about the testing, but I know that over the next 15 days that these watches are put on through these tests, and then after those 15 days, that time that they set it in accordance with the GMT time has to be accurate within either a couple of seconds negative or a couple of seconds positive. It has to be over or under a couple of seconds to be certified chronometer. And I just found that out about this, and that's good. You actually learn stuff from watches. There's some information to be learned there. I learned how to use these bezels on there. I learned how to use the tachometer on there, stuff like that. So yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. Bam! Woo hoo hoo! That's that titanium, baby. Light as a feather. You can't even feel this on your wrist. I mean, once you put it on there, you just go about your day. You're not even going to feel it on your wrist. It's so light. I can't believe how light it is. But, they say that titanium, that's supposed to be one of the toughest metals on the planet. So, yeah, that's sweet right there. I like that gray. This is actually the color I wanted. I thought about that gunmetal, but that gray, I just like that gray and black. You know, even that dial is titanium. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has that titanium logo right there about the 8 o'clock. That's what that tells you. That's a titanium right there. Yes, sir. Sweet, sweet watch. Really, really good watch. All right, guys. There you have it. My 50 millimeter Subaqua Noma 4 titanium. Now, I want to kind of like set the record straight here. I want to get this off my chest. Now, I hope that no one takes this the wrong way, and don't take what I'm doing the wrong way. I'm not trying to show off. You know, I'm not bragging or boasting or trying to prove, you know, that I don't want anybody to get the impression that, you know, that I have like this superiority complex. No, you know, that's not my style. That's not Jay. That's not what I do. Okay, I'm doing this because I might have mentioned it. I even might have mentioned this in a previous post that I do this for the passion. You know, I just love these Invicta watches. And for you haters out there, hey, what can I say? You know, you can say what you want about the Invicta watch brand. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion. But in my opinion, I love these watches. I love everything about them. You know, now, granted, I don't like, well, I'm not going to say I don't like. It's just that I have a particular taste. You know, I have a particular preference that I watch. Now, some Invicta watches, you know, I might not, you know, are not interested in, you know, because they're just not my style. They're not, you know, that's not my preference right there. So even a bad Invicta is a good one, in my opinion. So just to set the record straight, guys, I'm not doing this to show off. No, I just love these Invicta watches, and I'm just sharing my passion with you. Plus, I'm having a good time. It's fun. This is fun. So I just wanted to get that off my chest, you know. And as always, towards the end of my videos, I get a little serious here. When everyone, you guys, y'all stay safe out there, okay? Be careful. Let's look out for one another. You know, this crazy world, we got to watch each other's back, yes? And, you know, I'm going to always pray to the man upstairs, the good Lord above, to continue to watch over us and bless us. Keep us all out of harm's way. And hopefully we can prosper along the way. Yes? Yes. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to leave a like or a comment down below. You know, any feedback is welcome. Negative, even if it's you haters out there. No, you know, hey, it's all good. So, like I said, thanks for watching. And y'all know who I am. The name is Jesse. And you know that I am an Invictaholic.